5.
So hi doctor, it's so good to see you again. Thanks for inviting me back. I know last time we talked, you asked me a very direct question. You said, hey Tara, just tell me this. Why should I choose Ambry? There's so many other labs out there. And just as I was about to answer, I know you had a medical emergency with one of your patients, so I'm so glad you're giving me the opportunity to come back and answer that question for you. I know in these days there's a lot of other labs out there and a lot of providers get kind of caught up in cost and they don't really have those discussions and they're not really finding that lab that can be a true partner and actually bring a lot of value to their practice. So today I really want to discuss your question, why choose Ambry, and show you the value that Ambry can bring and the partner that we can be. So there's 3 main reasons why you should choose Ambry. The first is we are the experts and the innovators. The second is we bring to you the highest quality testing. And the third is that we provide flexible and efficient service. So let's start with kind of explaining to you why exactly we are the experts. I did put a bunch of information on a board so it's easy for you to absorb, and I've got some visuals as well for you. So to give you a little background, Ambry was founded in 1999, and so we have a lot of years of experience in gene sequencing. We've performed over 1 million tests, and we found over 50,000 mutations in 450 genes. Also, we're the experts because we have experts on our team. As you can see, we have a lot of scientists, genetic counselors, and physicians that are out there supporting Ambry and supporting our clients. So because of all this experience, we are the innovators. We have a really big history of a lot of firsts. We were the first to perform next generation sequencing, the first to perform exome sequencing, the first to actually run multi-gene panels, and the first to have a variant of unknown significance resolution lab, which is our ATG lab. So this experience also has helped us to really understand patients and our clients, and we understand that there is no one test that fits every patient. Every patient needs to be looked at as an individual, and the appropriate testing needs to be ordered for each patient. So because of that, we have a really large menu for our clients to choose from. We do single gene analysis, we perform testing on all different size panels, and we will actually create custom panels for our clients if that's something that they want. So with all of this expertise and being the first at all this, the big thing is that we're really able to provide you with a comprehensive report. And here's an example of an actual report. And as you can see, we give you the result, we give you a very detailed summary, some interpretation, a lot of mutation information, and information on the gene so that you can take this information and manage your patient best. So that's why we're the experts and the innovators. And then I wanted to move over to quality testing. At Ambry, we really do offer the very highest quality testing. And I think that's really, really important because you're basing so many medical decisions for your patients off of the results of this test. So I wanted to kind of go over our process so you can see the quality for yourself. Our high quality testing, it starts even before we actually run the sample, which is the most important part, but we have a lot of checks and balances that lead up to the actual running of the sample. We have a genetic counselor that reviews the sample and makes sure that the most appropriate test was chosen for the patient based on maybe their history and the syndromes that they have. We also make sure that the sample is of high quality, make sure that it can be run in the laboratory. We perform next generation sequencing, and this helps reduce false negatives. And we also, in some cases, perform Sanger confirmation, which helps reduce false positives. And this is performed when certain thresholds were met based on a study that we performed at Ambry. We also DNA fingerprint our samples. We want to make sure that the right result is going to the right patient, and all of this helps us provide the most accurate result interpretation. So really all of these checks and balances, they really increase confidence and they allow for the most robust and accurate result. So I wanted to get into a little bit more quality with you and talk about our variant assessment process at Ambry. We have the most comprehensive variant assessment process here. We classify our variants in different tiers, all the way from pathogenic, likely pathogenic, variants of unknown significance, likely benign and benign. We also do really concentrate on the area of the variant of unknown significance because we know this is an area of concern for some clinicians and some patients, as it causes a little bit of confusion and uncertainty. So we really do focus at our Ambry Translational Genomics Lab. We are the only lab that offers this service. Here, you know, we do family studies, but also at this lab we perform functional assays, and we do RNA studies. And variants of unknown significance, they're reviewed regularly, and we're hoping that we can reclassify these variants to provide amended reports to our clinicians so that they can better manage their patients and really have a clear idea. So obviously you can see at Ambry we really do provide the highest quality testing so that you can be certain and confident when you receive your result that you're doing the very right thing for your patient. And then finally, I do want to discuss that we really do provide flexible and efficient service. And this is so important because, like I said earlier, clinicians need a partner. They need support. They need a lab that is going to be there and a lab that is providing everything that they need on a daily basis to help their office run smoothly when it comes to the testing. So at Ambry, we definitely do provide this, and we try to make your genetic testing process very, very simple, so it doesn't take away from your office productivity and efficiency. So for any panel that we offer, we do run either blood or saliva, so you can make that decision per patient, whatever works best or whatever works best for your office flow. We then provide you with all the materials in a kit that you need, including a FedEx bag and label to make sure that it gets to the lab on a timely manner. Testing can be ordered by our clinicians multiple ways. We do have a paper TRF if that works easier for you and your staff, or we do have an online portal called AmbryPort where you can order, manage, and track results and view results all online if that fits better. Our turnaround times are extremely quick. On average 14 days, even for our largest panel. And like I mentioned a little bit earlier, we do provide you with a comprehensive result. A positive result, for example, it includes all the information that you need on the gene and the gene mutation, but it also includes NCC and management guidelines to help guide your management and treatment of that patient when you do get a positive result. I mentioned earlier too, I know billing and cost is really important these days when it comes to genetic testing and choosing a lab. We really have worked hard to make improvements to our billing program. First of all, the majority of patients, if they qualify for testing, they can have their genetic testing for hereditary cancer covered by insurance. And we are contracted with all the major HMOs and the PPOs in your area, so that's a positive. So the majority of the patients, 4 out of 5 patients, will pay $0 out of pocket. If there is a copay or patient portion, the average amount is about $82. For patients that have copays that are a little bit above what they are able to spend, we do have financial assistance to make our testing affordable and accessible for everybody. We offer a $399 cash rate for any panel for patients that maybe don't have insurance or have those higher deductibles. And we do now, a little bit new is we're offering free single-site analysis to all blood relatives after a positive report. So that would be within 90 days of the proband report. So as you can see, we provide that service that you need. We're flexible and we're efficient. So, you know, doctor, you asked me that very blunt question on our last visit, and today I got the opportunity to really answer it for you. I showed you how we are the experts and the innovators, how we offer the highest quality testing, and how we provide the most flexible and efficient service. So now that you have all this information, doctor, will you choose Ambry as your lab of choice when it comes to genetic testing for hereditary cancer? Great, thank you. Have a great day, and thanks for your time.